What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sky Bees. Oh my goodness, guys. I want to get some stuff going today. Yes, we are going to be collecting more resources, and we are going to try and do it the most efficient way possible, which, by the name of the pack, is through bees. So we are going to be working with bees a little bit more today. So what we're going to do is not just bees specifically, but we're going to be looking at the apiary, this guy. We want to be able to make this thing because it can produce combs way more efficiently. Previously, all of our bee endeavors have been through doing the apiary method with shears and a dispenser and a whole bunch of redstone. In fact, we come over here, we can see our 5 different unique species of bees all doing their thing over here, like they should be. We have 16 of each of them going into one hive per species, and all this redstone and all this bulk and stuff. Yeah, while this works, this is not what we want to do. The apiaries I was experimenting with off camera in a creative world, and yes, those are far, far superior. So that's what I'd like to do. So if we take a look at apiary and the tier 1, let's just go ahead and bookmark this. This requires a nether star. Okay, so this is our roadblock right now. We can make all these different comb blocks. We can make the tier 4 beehives. We've made a bunch of those so far. But yeah, the nether star is where we need to go at this point. So it looks like it's a 50% chance of getting another star for every wither honeycomb. Okay, so we want wither honeycombs, and those are obviously going to come from wither bees. All right, so the wither bee, in order to make this guy, we need to breed a soul sand and a wither skeleton bee, right? To make the wither bee. Soul sand bee comes from a sand bee plus a netherrack bee. I don't believe we've made a netherrack bee yet, which is cobblestone plus redstone, which we have both of those. All right, so these are the bees that we need to work on. So we already have the redstone bee, we already have the cobblestone bee, we do not have a soul sand, and we do not have a netherrack, and then those breed together to make the wither bee. So this really isn't that big of a deal in order to get to this point. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just knock that out real quick. I believe we should have all of those over here. Actually, before I go over there, let's grab our leads. And then I'm going to have to figure out what it costs to, or what material it is to breed these bees, because each one needs a different material in order to get the hearts, in order to breed them, right? So let's start off with a pretty simple one, redstone and cobblestone. So cobblestone would probably be over here. Marble, coal, I see cobblestone. Okay, so there's a cobblestone, and then redstone, I think might be in this one. Yeah, okay, so there's our redstone. So we just pop each of those out, and then we put them on a lead. Pop, pop, and lead. You go right here. Okay, so in order to breed these, I assume we're going to need a piece of redstone dust and a piece of cobblestone, but I will go ahead and verify that here in just a moment. So redstone bee breeding, yeah, redstone dust and cobblestone. All right, so redstone dust and cobblestone. I'm gonna want to make 2 of these so we can breed those further in case we want extras or whatever. All right, redstone, cobblestone, you and you, make it the baby. There we go. All right, so there is our netherrack bee. Nice. All right, so we got a little bit of time to wait for this guy to grow up. Yeah, it takes 5 minutes. We got a little bit of time for these guys to cool back down in order for me to breed again. So I'll probably just grab another cobblestone and a redstone out of our chest here and just breed with those, so we don't have to wait on these guys. Anyway, let me do a little bit of bee breeding, and we'll be back. Okay, so a little bit of bee breeding has been done. I had to go and grab some of my sand bees to breed with the netherrack bees that we made, and then the netherrack bees plus the soul sand bees ended up making the wither skeleton bees that we have here. This was one of the bees that I was missing from our list. Yeah, so the wither bee does actually require a wither skeleton, which I didn't have on the list before, and the soul sand, which we have over here. So we got to breed the soul sand with the wither skeleton. Now the thing is, if we want to do some bee breeding with our wither skeleton bee, we have to have wither skeleton skulls. The only way for us to get that in this mod pack is by taking wither skeleton combs and centrifuging it, right? So I made 8 of these wither skeleton bees. I only made 4 of the netherrack and 4 of the soul sand. But yeah, we have 8 of these, so we can put them over into our hives over here. I went and I removed all of the sand bees that we had, and apparently we only had 8 of those in total, I think. Thought I had put 16 in there, but yeah, we only had 8 in total. 4 of them here and 4 of them are in the chest over there now. But yeah, we need to grab these guys and put them away. So let's grab each of these. They've now fully grown up. And then the way I do it is I just put those into my inventory like so, pop them down like this so they get rid of their leads. All right, and then we need to do that with the other 4 of them. So this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Also, between last clip and now, we had a wandering trader show up that had this axe. So sharpness 10, mending, hell infusion 5, capturing 2, looting 5, unbreaking 3. So this axe is really, really good. Yep, so that's something that we're going to be looking at. So I'm going to put the wither skeleton bees where the sand bees were, right into this guy. The thing is, what did they need for a flower? I didn't actually look at this. Uses, bee flowers, wither-proof block. So they need a wither skeleton skull. Okay, hold on a second. If they need a wither skeleton skull in order to generate pollen to make more honeycomb, how do we get the wither skeleton skull? Is there like a way? Wither spawn egg? That's not something that we can do. Is there... What else would there be? A wither doll? Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at this for a little bit and try and figure out how we're gonna get ourselves a wither skeleton skull. So I've been trying to think of how we're gonna get ourselves some wither skeleton skulls. I was thinking that we would go to the nether and try and find ourselves a fortress, and I was getting all prepared for that, and then I was like, wait a second. X nihilo. Yep. We can use witch water. Witch water, if you touch a skeleton in witch water, it becomes a wither skeleton, right? And then all we have to do is kill that skeleton. But we have ourselves an area to spawn mobs, right? It's not set up for using witch water yet, but we can fix that. We'd want to make it so that spawning area is only 2 blocks tall, so we're not going to spawn endermen. And then we can use that handy axe that we just got, right? That has looting 5 on it to increase the probability that we will get ourselves a drop. All right, so that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and swap. I don't remember if I'm using fast or the regular vector plates, but I'm going to swap. Let's see. All of these vector plates, so they're pointing to one corner, right? And then I'm going to break out a block here or something like that. And then I'm going to crouch and then like attack the mobs through this corner. Yeah, we're going to swap all these vector plates so they all point to here. And then we'll probably have like a block of witch water or something that the mobs will end up in over like up above or something. I'm not sure how we're going to do this just yet, but that's the general idea. And then I can just smack them while we're here, while they are there. And then I can use an item collector to collect the drops. So I'm going to start working on that real quick. It's going to take a little bit of time. Nothing super interesting is going to happen. But yeah, we can grab this advanced item collector and a chest or something to collect the drops in. And then I'll go ahead and swap out the vector plates. We'll be right back. All right, so this is just the general change that we've made here. I put up some dirt, so the inside spawnable area in here is only 2 blocks tall, which will prevent endermen from spawning, right? Because we don't care about those. We're still going to get spiders, which might be an issue, but we only need to get ourselves 1 wither skeleton skull, right? Anyway, so these vector plates are all pointed, so no matter where the mob spawns, they'll land right here in this source block of water, which is water right now, but I'll swap that out for the witch water here momentarily. Probably should have grabbed that. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I have it all lit up with torches up above to prevent anything else from spawning in there. Let me throw some torches in here real quick, actually, because I do need to walk away from this. I don't want like creepers and things spawning and then giving me problems. Guess I'm gonna have to break this one right here. And then the hole that drops down below where the mobs used to fall, I filled in with dirt. which has now turned into grass thanks to the grass up above. All right, I think we should be good to walk away from that for a moment. I think I do need another bucket. Let's grab a bucket here for the witch water. Going down. That. And then we just replace where the water was with the witch water, and I think we should be pretty much okay. Oops. All right. So let's get rid of the torches. We will button this all up and see if we got what we expect here. And we get the mob spawning, and we can make ourselves some wither skeletons. All right, well, the witch water's set, and it looks like we got some normal mobs that spawned in there. Not what we're looking for. But that's fine. I still actually need to go and grab that axe. So let's grab that real quick so we have the looting. Grab this. All right. What do we have here? We have a bunch of player mobs. We got Zombie Cleo. Get wrecked, Cleo. Jassassin looks like. Doc M. Of course, we got like all the hermits spawning here. And then Etho. Oh, I did forget to put down one vector plate, but I don't think that really matters too much. All right, well, that was the first set of spawns. Let's back up again and see if we can get some skeletons to spawn. Hopefully. There was a skeleton right there. Oh, we got ourselves a poison spider. All right. No, don't die. Why are you in that block? Okay, that's weird. Did we get what we wanted? We didn't. We got all the hermit heads. All right, let's keep going here and see if we can get that to happen again. I think what happened is they turned into, yeah, having the poison spiders. That's not good. Can I kill you? Oh, I did. Okay. I don't know if we got the drop or not, but hopefully we did. Stop suffocating. I want to get my looting effect on you. Did we get it? No, we didn't get it. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep at this for a little while. Unfortunately, it looks like as the skeletons transform, the vector plates like push them into this block and they kind of start taking suffocation damage. Or maybe they're suffocating because they are taller than 2 blocks. Either way, I'm going to keep at this until we get ourselves a wither skeleton skull. Be right back, guys. Well, we got the drop. It took me killing myself in order to get it to drop, but we got it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and undo what we've done here. I don't think we need any other witch water stuff. But yeah, it wasn't that difficult to do. It looks like there's a lot of drops in here, but keep in mind we are using looting 5, so we got a whole bunch of stuff per mob kill. Yeah, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to set it back up the way it was, and then we will continue on. And just like that, the mob farm is put back together again, so we're spawning mobs and we're collecting the loot down below. All right, so now that we have that done, I have our wither skeleton skull, and we were looking at making a wither-proof block. Again, wither skeleton B needs a wither-proof block. Whoops. Bee flowers needs a wither-proof block in order to do what it needs to do. I mean, I guess we technically could have just farmed up more wither skeleton skulls to breed these bees, but I feel like this is probably going to be the easier way, just so we can kind of AFK it. Anyway, so wither-proof block. This requires us to have 4 obsidian, which we have plenty of downstairs. We got lots of it over here. In fact, we have so much, I decided to turn this off. We have about 1,200. So yeah, let's just grab 4 of those. So there's our 4 obsidian. I did, let's see. Yeah, I did go ahead and let these things run. Even though this is turned off, these are still producing lava, right? And I think it's filling up these pipes. I'm not really sure where else it would be going, but yeah, it's currently melting down stone and just putting it into the extraction pipe. So I guess these have a pretty large buffer. I have no idea how much that is, but if we need obsidian real quick, all you gotta do is press the button on our dispenser here, and then it'll just like start taking all the lava and turning it to obsidian. But I digress. Let's continue on with what we're doing here. So up we go. And we have the obsidian. We need the steel scaffolding as well. So one recipe, this recipe will give us 6 of those, and we only need 4. So we need, was that 3 steel ingots plus 3 steel rods, and a steel rod we can make with 2 ingots just in a crafting grid. Or if we make it with the metal press, which we haven't made yet, and we don't have wires to power it, any of that stuff, we could do one ingot equals 2. So essentially, we are at 2, 4, 6, 9 steel in order to make 6 steel scaffolding. So I think we can get that done. Let's do this real quick. So 9 of those, we need to do this recipe 3 times, and then steel scaffolding, boom. All right, so that's done. 2x steel scaffolding task completed. Awesome. All right, so back to this. We should be able to do it, and there's our wither-proof block. Yay, we did it. Resourceful bees valid apiary. So we can use it as part of the apiary if we wanted to. Anyway, that's done now. So we can put those away. So now that we have this, we can... Oh, I picked that up. Oh, wow. I was trying to clear out my inventory. Now that we have this, we can get rid of this guy down here. And place that like a so. Hopefully I'll be able to mine that. It says pickaxe mineable. Anyway, yeah, and then we can place our wither bees in there, or wither skeleton bees, and start collecting the comb. So that's the next step that we have to do. Oh, that was a shadow that I saw. Where did I put them? Right here? Wither bees? Yeah, wither skeleton bees. All right, we'll grab these. And yeah, we'll just stick them into the hive where the sand bee used to be. I need 1 piece of glass too. 1 piece of glass. All right. So yeah, we just place them in here and they'll immediately go into the hive. Nice. Like so, and 2 more. There they go. Awesome. We'll just cover this up. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is we need a place for those combs to go once they eventually make the comb. So we are going to need 1 more drawer. Whoops. I tried pressing shift on the crafting table like that's our elevator. Guess what? It's not. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to remove our current drawer here that has a sand honeycomb that's currently being processed here. And I am going to replace that with another drawer so we can collect the other honeycombs here. So yeah, I'll just pop that one out. We can put it over here or something so it's still a part of the network, I guess. And then we'll place this. Can I place it like that? Do I have to place it here? There we go. Yeah, we'll place it just like that. All right, so this should be able to get the new combs once they're available, I do believe. And then we can also grab all of that out of there as well. Cool. Yep, so we are just waiting on the new combs to come in. And I don't have a place for the resulting item down here, so we will need a new drawer for that also. All right, well, this is going to be a waiting game for the bees to produce what they're going to produce. And then the centrifuge to centrifuge it, so I'll be back. So after almost no time at all, we already have 38 wither skeleton skulls. I took 4 of the bees that we had in here and I have just moved them. We're going to grab, how about 8 of those? Yeah, we'll grab 8 of those and I need to get some soul sand so I can breed the wither skeleton bee. Whoops, wrong way. The wither skeleton bee with the soul sand bee. Now, I need soul sand, so I don't think I have any. I believe I have to make some more. All right, so we will just put some sand into this witch water here. Like so. That's only going to give me 7, but I can make some more. That's fine. And then, yeah, just fill this back up. It only takes a little bit of time. All right. Yeah, we'll have 7 more of those ready to go by the time I need more of it. All right, so now that we have that done, it's just a simple matter of getting these bees to make the baby. So, 1 of those, make the baby, please. And there we go. There is our wither bee. So adorable. All right, so we'll place that guy here. Right, so I'll repeat this process and I'll get like 8 of these guys. And then hopefully we'll be able to start making some nether stars pretty soon. So one thing that I'm missing from this whole setup is locking the drawers. Yep. If you right click the drawer controller, any attached drawer to that network gets locked, and that way only that particular item can enter that drawer. I don't know how that works if it's an empty drawer that's locked, but yeah, let's go ahead and grab one of these, or a few of them, and we'll just plop it right like that. That way it knows that the wither honeycomb is what goes in that drawer only. Yeah, I just had some problem trying to shift things around. I ended up getting some glass shards into a centrifuge from like breaking the glass up above and trying to get the bees in and all that kind of stuff, but that should now solve the problem. This guy, the key itself, is actually rather inexpensive. Just 2 gold, a gold nugget, and then one of the template upgrades. But yeah, this is definitely something that you're going to want if you're using drawers at all, which we are. So yeah, we definitely want that. All right, so I have 8 of these bees over here. We're still waiting for them to reach adulthood so we can put them into one of their own different hives so they can produce combs. Now, here's the thing. We had the problem with the wither skeleton bee, and I didn't even look at the wither bee until just a little moment ago. So bee flowers for the wither bee is another star block. That's right. We are going to need 9 nether stars to make another star block in order for these wither bees to make nether star combs so we can make nether stars. Right. So that means we have to kill 9 wither bosses. Yeah. I don't think there's any other way in this mod pack to get nether stars for us to do that. So that is definitely a thing that we are going to have to do in the future. We are up to 105 wither skeleton skulls. So we got that under control. We can easily make soul sand, as we saw with the witch water and some sand. So we got that portion under control. But like getting the wither skeleton boss somewhere that we can defeat it and not die, that is something else that we're going to have to deal with. And for that, I kind of got a plan, but I think that's going to have to wait for another time. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up here for today. I was kind of hoping that we could get to the wither or the nether stars today. Unfortunately, we ran into another snag, but I got some ideas on how to solve it. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.